to the Kenneth Vercammen Law Office Legal Podcast. This edition we look at car accident personal injury cases. If someone's in a car accident, well, I'd say at the scene it's best call the police right away. That way the police can get an accurate police report. If someone's injured, it's probably not sufficient for people just to say, well, we'll exchange information later on. If there's a question on the nature of the injury, obviously go to the hospital right away. Let's see, and then seek medical treatment afterwards. What does the attorney do? Well, in New Jersey, there's a thing called the lawsuit threshold or verbal threshold, and that typically means that if someone's in a car accident and they're in a regular personal car, passenger car, not a commercial vehicle, and the other person's in a passenger car or commercial vehicle, not, let's say, a truck. This thing called the lawsuit threshold applies, and that means that you have to show to a judge that the person sustained a permanent injury, I'd say, or either there's death, dismemberment, significant disfigurement, loss of fetus. So typically the cases are based upon a permanent injury. How do you prove permanent injury? Well, it has to be by some type of diagnostic testing, X-ray or MRI. It's no longer sufficient for a doctor just to have a report with their opinion that says the person has a permanent injury. So the doctor has to sign what's called a certificate of merit, saying that there is a permanent injury and why there's a permanent injury based upon this diagnostic testing. What does the attorney do? Well, the attorney gathers all the medical records, the hospital records, anything that, police reports, any, lost wage claim, and that's typically put together in a package and sent to the insurance company to try to negotiate some sort of settlement. If the case can't be settled, then the case is put into suit. See, and none of this happens overnight. So if someone's injured, they can't just think, well, what's my case worth? Because no attorney knows right away what it's worth. Until someone has a permanent injury, it's really worth almost nothing. They have a permanent injury, the case is put into suit. What happens next? The attorney has either the sheriff or process server serve the defendant, the negligent driver, and the driver of the vehicle, whoever owned that car. Next, there's what's called discovery. The plaintiff has to answer written questions propounded under court rules, and so does the negligent driver and the owner of the vehicle. Then sometimes there's what's called depositions. That's questioning under oath. There's a court reporter typing down everything, and later on the case will go to a mediator. In many personal injury cases, also the plaintiff will be sent by the defendant's insurance company for what's called the defense examination, so they can have their own expert. And that doctor typically says, there's nothing wrong with the person. So you need a good attorney, plaintiff's attorney that knows which doctors will be able to testify in court and prepare if necessary. Case goes to mediation some If the case can't settle, then it goes to a trial. And for other information on car accident personal injury cases, there's some articles on website njlaws.com. That's njlaws.com. For other information, call the Law Office of Kenneth Vercammen, 732-572-0500. Remember, there's a statute of limitations for different types of cases, so don't wait. You want to call the attorney right away. Thank you again, and good luck to you.